Ah, Jesus, IGN. I know that your reviews can be pretty shitty sometimes, but this takes a cake. Like, oh my god. You really have no idea of what some of the things you're actually talking about in this video for the 3DS review. And it pisses me off because I know more, and I'm not even a professional critic or anything at all. I'm like nowhere near. I say I'm pretty good, but my point being, this review was pretty BS on your part. So let's dive into it and see what's wrong with your review.
The 3DS isn't just a new handheld, it's a whole new platform, and the first portable to use glasses-free 3D, creating richer, more immersive graphics and unique new gameplay mechanics. But it's not without its faults, and its biggest strengths also create some of its biggest problems. The 3DS looks and feels a lot like a DSi, but with a few key changes. It's thicker, has a more elaborate case design, and comes in a fancy new glossy metallic finish. The top panel has angular edges that hang over the sides, making it kind of awkward and difficult to fit in your pocket.
What's so complicated about that?
Its construction is on par with other Nintendo handhelds, which is to say it's reasonably durable and built almost entirely out of plastic.
Nintendo 3DS is made out of fiberglass. This was stated in a Iwata Asks interview. Read it up, look it up.
Nintendo has added an analog thumbstick to the design, which can be used instead of or alongside the D-pad. Its textured finish makes it easy to grip, and though it feels pretty loose, it's responsive and accurate. They've also improved the shoulder button design, making it less mushy and adding a distinct click when you push them. But really, the most significant new features are the glasses-free 3D display and the 3D cameras. The display sports a widescreen aspect ratio, a first for the DS series.
This isn't a part of the DS series, moron.
And has a resolution of 800 by 240 pixels in 3D mode.
400 by 240 cents to each eye.
The screen is bright and certain colors really pop, but its overall contrast is lower, and subtler hues and shades tend to blend together. The screen, though wider, isn't actually bigger, and the bottom display is actually smaller. But of course, it's not the size that counts, it's how Nintendo uses it. The glasses-free 3D looks absolutely great, with a solid sense of depth and no significant ghosting or distortion. Assuming, of course, you stay within the optimum viewing angle and distance. If you move your head more than a few inches in any direction, or angle your head strangely, you'll lose the 3D effect. Also, moving in and out of that 3D sweet spot frequently and long-term use could be pretty straining on your eyes, and even cause headaches.
Not everybody suffers from that kind of stuff, man. The thing is that, I used the 3D once for like 5 hours straight, and that was okay.
Fortunately, the 3D mode can be turned off and on, or adjusted by simply moving the depth slider on the side of the screen. But using the 3D also comes at the price of battery life. When you add the strain of 3D to the powerful graphics performance of the device, the battery can last as little as 2.5 hours per charge.
I used it on the third highest brightness and full 3D, and it lasted me a good 5 hours. So get your facts straight, IGN. Seriously.
Or up to 5 hours if most of the features are turned off. The 3DS's battery performance is obviously a huge concern, limiting its utility for long flights and other similar scenarios. But ultimately, it's a trade-off, and for Nintendo, it's always about the games. The 3DS is capable of some truly great gameplay experiences with its powerful graphics, 3D immersion, and cameras. The launch lineup is diverse, though void of any mega franchises or killer apps. And games like Street Fighter IV 3D lead the pack. But the real must-have games like Zelda and Metal Gear Solid won't make their debut until later this year.
Fact is that even though this is kind of correct, there are some games that can be considered killer apps, such as Pilot Wings, Super Street Fighter 4, and Nintendogs Plus Cats. Like Nintendogs Plus Cats, because of the success of Nintendogs, it makes sense that it would be considered a killer app for the 3DS. Did I buy the game? Yeah, and it's actually pretty damn good. It's way better than its predecessor, which is a good thing to see. And in addition, the amount of games coming out make it worthwhile, now doesn't it?
But as always, Nintendo has made an effort to pack in software for people to play straight out of the gate. The system comes pre-installed with a suite of augmented reality games, appropriately dubbed AR games, which use the system's 3D cameras and new gyroscope sensor to create mini-games using interactive characters and objects. In a way, the augmented reality games are the system's most unique, but the hardware can lose frame rate performance under the strain. especially when 3D is enabled. The 3D cameras are a lot of fun, but since the picture quality is the same as the DSi, and you can only view 3D photos on the 3DS itself, there isn't a whole lot you can do with them.
You can view them via MPO files, dude.
The 3DS is truly a remarkable device, but it's far from perfect. And for the $249 asking price, it may be hard to justify.
I don't know about you, but the thing with the 3DS is that the potential of the device alone is justifiable to buy one. Like, at the current time, yeah, there's not much, but just the potential of the system makes me want to buy it. That's why I have it.
If you absolutely must buy in now, there's plenty of fun to be had, but those who wait may benefit from improved hardware and a wider selection of games later. For more on the 3DS, including game reviews, news, and more, stay tuned to IGN.com.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What's the other minus?
But those who wait may benefit from improved hardware and a wider selection of games later. For more on the 3DS, including game reviews, news, and more.
Really? The 3DS is not bulky. If you want to see bulky, see the original DS, because that thing was bulky as hell. The 3DS is the exact same size as the DS Lite, so your complaint about it being bulky is just a lame-ass excuse to give it a negative score, which is bullshit. So that's it for the video. I'm done.